We love Justin Herbert around here, right? We love Justin Herbert. We think he's awesome.
I think he's okay.
Think he's okay?
I think he's okay.
I think he's okay. I think he's getting less than okay coaching, which is why Sean Payton is going to be the Chargers coach next year with Justin Herbert. Let's go.
That's an appropriate reaction. I think it's an appropriate reaction.
Brandon Staley hot seat?
I would say so. If Sean, see, this is the one thing I always say. Just because you have someone in place and there's a better deal out there, do you take the deal, right? I think that sometimes we have items maybe in our home and I got that, but that's a hot deal too.
Yeah.
And I can swap out my old and get the new, right? It's just like when people, they get, the new car comes out, everybody's like, oh, you want that.
Every year we do it with the iPhone, every single year.
That's the perfect
we
analogy.
do it every single year with the iPhone, Mike. You get the new one every year.
You get the iPhone 13, you're like, oh, this can't get any better. Then boom, they roll out the iPhone 14 and it's Christmas time and it's
and
like,
the 15's coming around the
man,
corner.
I need the 14.
I need it, man. I need it going on a trip. I need it.
But I think it's an appropriate reaction only because when you get a new coach, sometimes that coach has to be a part of what you have invested your time in as a football franchise. They've invested their time into Justin Herbert. I would think that they bring in a coach that has had a track record of mentoring, tutoring, calling plays for the quarterback. I think that would be a big hire for them if that does happen. It's not an overreaction. This is an appropriate reaction that Sean Payton, who let's be real, he loves Los Angeles. He's having a lot of fun here over there, hanging out on the Fox lot, Del Tufo. Like he likes these little trips to Los Angeles, and I've actually joked with him. I saw him on Rodeo Drive once. Yeah, because his daughters like to take him out to Rodeo and go shopping and things like that. He's a little flashy coach. Wears the Jordans on the sideline. Had a Jordan. He actually has a Jordan contract.
Yeah.
I think he likes Los Angeles, and if that
being
opportunity presents itself, trust me, I don't think he's turning that down.
They got to do it. All right. You know who's been playing really well that no one's really talking about? The New York Football Giants.
Oh, Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes. But forget comeback player of the year. Saquon should be in the MVP race.
That is an appropriate reaction. That's not an overreaction. That is appropriate. I think we know Saquon Barkley. This team is at the bottom of the NFC. With Saquon Barkley, they're a team that is a playoff team. And I don't know where they'll finish at in terms of record, but Saquon Barkley has superhuman powers, and it's that turn that offense. He's turned Daniel Jones into the better quarterback. And so that's where the evaluation for me is difficult, because I would have loved to seen a healthy Saquon Barkley over the last couple seasons for Daniel Jones. He's looked like a more than capable quarterback with a healthy Saquon Barkley, but without a healthy Saquon Barkley, teams defense him differently. They make him have to be who he's not. And let's just be honest, Daniel Jones is a high-end game manager. He's not a gunslinger. He's not going to go out and throw for 300-400 yards a game and 4 touchdowns. He's going to be a 250 per game guy with about 5 carries or 5 plays that get you first downs throughout. Throw for 2 touchdowns, but he's handing it off to Saquon Barkley. He's a more athletic version of Alex Smith. Is that?
Yeah. I think that's fair.
That's fair.
Daniel Jones is fast.
That's what I'm saying. He's fast.
Got speed.
So it's a more athletic version, I think, of Alex Smith, and I can win football games with him, but it's because of a healthy Saquon Barkley.
Yeah. Saquon's been great. He leads the NFL in rushing, 931 yards in 9 games, also 6 touchdowns. All right, last one. We talked about it earlier with Miami. I don't think there's any other way to say it right now. They have the best offense in the NFL. Miami's the best offense in the NFL.
Wow.
Tua's been great. 300+ the last 3 games. 3+ touchdowns. Obviously, Tyreek and Jalen Waddle are both on a torrid pace. Tyreek's still on, only at 44 yards, still on a 2,000-yard pace.
You're trying to convince me, but I think
Jeff Wilson, Raheem Mostert.
I'm going to go overreaction. That's an overreaction.
Who's better?
I still think the Kansas City Chiefs have the best offense in the NFL. And I'm talking about from top to bottom. I think we sometimes forget that Travis Kelce is still the best tight end in the NFL. And then you think about all those receivers, Valdez Scantling, Sky Moore, Juju Smith-Schuster, you add in. I think Kadarius Toney literally shows you why I think they're the best offense. Here he is, comes off the street, 4 games, not street, but he leaves New York. He had 4 catches yesterday. Pacheco, the backup tight end, Gray. You just start naming guys on the roster and boom. And then Pacheco, you mentioned he's the outstanding back now, getting a ton of carries. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is not even part of the rotation, it seems like. He's still there, so that's just weapons on the offense. I'm going to go with the Chiefs still having the best offense. It's an overreaction to think that Miami has the best offense. Now, they have the best duo. They have the best tandem of wide receivers in the National Football League, right? We haven't seen the likes of this since Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce. But these two guys really make up the offense for Tua. That's what gives me the fear. But when it comes to the Chiefs, you have fear from everyone because everyone could get the football at any point. Oh, I forgot about McCole Hardman too, by the way. He's also a part of that offense with the Chiefs.
That's it. Overreaction.
Nice.
I like
Over.
overreactions. Yeah, man.
Over.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.